Is it letting you know I'm here?
No.
It's not telling you?
Not yet. There you are. It took 1 minute.
Weird.
And there's already 14 people
I know.
on.
Hello.
Sorry.
Is that your ringer?
Yeah.
Ah. Welcome. You're welcome. Hi.
Wow, already 30 people.
Yeah, that jumped really quickly. So welcome, guys. I'm just going to get right into it. My name is Rebecca Dragonheart, and I'm a psychic medium. Here on my live, we do a Q&A. We've been pretty busy, so we're going to be doing our 5 free questions at 30,000 likes. Okay, bless you, honey. And we're going to go through the pricing here for you guys so everybody knows what to do.
Yes.
I will say before we go through that pricing, put a little purple heart here so I know that you have been here before. And if you're a newbie, put a little yellow heart for me, okay?
All right. Hello, welcome and welcome back, everybody. If you would like to donate, you can find the link tree by clicking the picture in the top left corner. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 will get you a question answered and a pull from the giveaway bowl. In the giveaway bowl is an extra question, a mini reading, which is 15 minutes, and a signed collector's edition copy of The Little Light. $25 will get you a question answered and 2 pulls from the bowl. $50 to get you a question answered, 2 pulls, and 2 entries into our big...
No, 1.
Oh,
50.
For 50?
Yeah.
Oh,
1.
and an entry into our big draw for a chance to win a full reading. Sorry.
That's all right. You mixed your thing.
Yeah.
That's all right.
$75 gets you a question answered, 2 pulls, and
then
2
2
entries
entries
into our big draw, as well as an entry into our bracelet giveaway.
And just in case you missed it, that big draw is for a 45-minute reading with me. This is our bracelet for the giveaway. It's amethyst and sterling silver.
And all subscribers are automatically entered into the bracelet giveaway. If you would like to confirm your donation or if you're experiencing any kind of issues, you can talk directly to our live support specialist by clicking the live support button on the link tree. There you can also find all our official links and our website and can send your extra questions there as well. Please just make sure to start with your email. Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we will be pulling for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes new subscribers, and a live audience member, so stick around until the end.
Yay!
Yes, and thank you, Brianna. Every 30,000 likes, 5 free questions! Yay! All right, we can get started here.
All right.
Our first question of the day is from Anna. Welcome back, Anna Papalia, who gets 1 pull.
Nice. Anna, you got an extra question, honey, so just send that up to my live support operator with your email, please.
All right, Anna says, my daughter has her wisdom teeth pulled yesterday. She's having a hard time. Will she be okay? So anxious and worried.
She is going to be just fine, honey. It's just going to take a few days for her to feel better. It's going to take a little bit longer before she can eat.
All right, our next question is from Alexi K. Newton. Welcome back, Alexi, who says, will I meet my forever person while out celebrating my best friend's birthday in January?
So I'm not hearing it's that soon, honey. I do hear that it is going to be through other people, but it's not at your friend's party. Sorry, honey.
All right. Our next question here.
Thanks, Myra.
Yes, thank you. Wow, we jumped up so fast. Welcome back, everybody, and welcome all you new people. Again, put a little yellow heart if you're new and a little purple heart if you've been here before.
Yeah.
And I will just say again, since we keep jumping up a bit, every 30,000 likes, 5 free questions will be picked from the comments. Yay! I see lots of purple hearts.
Nice, yes.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
Oh, yellow hearts. Yay, welcome.
Welcome, Olivia. Thank you for joining us today.
Yes.
And thank you, all of you, for joining us again.
Aw, thank you, honey.
All right, our next question here is from Taikisha Scott. Welcome back.
Hi, Taikisha.
Taikisha says, my sister got the early blood test gender results for my baby on yesterday. What's the gender? I feel like it's going to be different from the scan.
I heard a boy, so I hope you're ready for that. Yeah, you can't always trust those scans, I'm going to be honest. My daughter got told it was a girl twice, and then it ended up being a boy. Yeah.
All right, our next question here is from Christina Almazan, welcome back. After Christina is Jamie Lynn. Welcome back to you too. Then Jen Arnott. Welcome back to all of you.
Welcome.
All right. Christina gets 1 full.
Nice. Christina, you got an extra question, honey, so just send that up to my live support operator with your email, okay?
All right, Christina says, hello, I texted Chan like you said I should to hang out. He was busy at work, so we couldn't visit each other. When do you see us seeing each other in person? Thanks.
It's going to be right away. It's before the 31st, I hear, so right away. Yay.
All right, our next question here is from Jamie Lynn, who gets 1 point on the giveaway bowl.
You got an extra question, honey, so send that up to my live support operator with your email, please.
All right, Jamie Lynn says, I want to lose weight this year and get as healthy as I can be. Is a calorie deficit diet the best option for me? I've yo-yo dieting all my life and I want to actually succeed.
Yeah, so no, I don't hear the calorie sufficient is going to work for you, honey. Really what you've got to do is eat at the proper times is what I'm hearing from your guides, and you need to eat more than you think you do, okay? So it's like eating more like 5 times a day instead of eating big meals, but counting calories is not going to work for you, okay? It's just, it gets it too much in your head that you're trying to lose weight. So I want you to eat more frequently, smaller meals, okay? 5 times a day at least.
All right.
And it's just smaller meals 5 times a day. That helps.
Hanan says, can I write my extra question from yesterday?
We're going to be pretty busy, Hanan, so if you can, just send it over to email, okay? Yeah.
Our next question here is from Jen Arnott, who gets 1 point.
Thank you, Jen. We have an extra question for you, so just send that up to my live support operator with your email, okay, honey?
All right. Jen says, are Jim and Monica done for good, or will they get back together again?
I don't hear they're done for good, so they will get back together. Yeah. It's like a temporary break.
All right, our next question is from Holly. Welcome back. Holly says, hey ladies, my husband and I are trying to work things out. Will I be able to fall back in love with him? Is he my forever?
So I do hear that you will be able to get back to that state. Actually, they're saying that it's going to be better than it was before. So absolutely, you guys are going to be able to fall back in love with each other. This is the person that you are meant to be with, I hear. So, yeah.
All right, I'm going to read out our little list here.
Sounds good.
Our next question is from Maha. Welcome back. Then Sandra Guillosa. Welcome back to you too. Then Taikisha Scott again. Thank you, Taikisha. Then Shuna.
Nice.
All right, Maha gets 2 points.
2 points. All right, Maha. Okay, got an extra question. And another extra question for you, honey. So just send those up to my live support operator with your email.
All right. Maha says, hi. Can you please tap into the family cat Tippy to see what she's thinking/feeling? She's 16 years young, so just want to make sure we have her needs all covered.
Yeah,
thank you.
I do hear that sometimes she's cold, so warmth is what she's needing in the house, okay? So warm up the space for her where she is. Yeah, but she's pretty happy.
All right. Our next question here is from Sandra, who gets 1 point from the giveaway bowl.
All right, Sandra, you got an extra question, honey, so just send that up to my live support operator with your email.
All right. Their question is, you said that I was an empath and that I was meant to work with my gift. What do I need to do? How do I start?
So first, it's learning how to actually use your gift. That's honey, okay? You're going to need to make sure that you are well practiced in it. So that means checking in, is this my feelings or their feelings? Is this me or them? That kind of thing. And then also clearing yourself afterwards. When it comes to working with your gift, what I hear is you're going to be doing, it's almost feels like, not advocacy, but like you're looking out for the little guy and you're helping the little guy kind of people. And that's the main, so you have to be helping people, and it is emotionally charged, so in that genre. So helping them emotionally get better.
All right.
Yeah.
Our next question here is from Taikisha Scott, who says, what can I expect in 2023 besides my sweet baby?
I love it. So it's definitely a really positive year for you. A lot of things are falling into alignment from what you've been trying to pull for the last 2 years. Those things are starting to happen for you in 2023, okay, honey? So it just took a little longer than you expected, but they're happening for you this year coming up, so yay.
All right. Our next question here is from Shuna, who gets 1 point from the giveaway bowl.
All right, Shuna, you got an extra question, honey, so send that up to my live support operator with your email.
All right. Shuna says, do you still see me keeping my home and not having to sell? Thank you.
I do, honey. I do. Yeah. Keep that as your state of mind.
All right. Our next question here needs to be sent over from As Perez 2. So please send your question over to our live support.
So As Perez 2?
Yeah.
Okay. So send your question up to our live support operator with your email, okay?
Mm-hmm. All right, our next question here is from Tracy Sadeshny. Tracy says, again, can you tell me if my husband will grow in his company or move to a new company?
I hear he's growing in the company he's in, so he's not switching companies. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Tracy,
Yeah.
and welcome back.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for the gifts, you guys.
Question. Oh, yes, thank you. Our next question here is from Anna. Anna's extra question is, will I ever overcome this anxiety and worry over my kids? I'm stressing them out.
You will, honey. It just takes a little bit of practice and a little bit of faith in yourself and them, knowing that they are also very well protected and you don't have to stress and worry about them that way, okay?
All right. Our next question is from Christina Amazon's extra question, who says, hi again. Is there something wrong with my dad? I noticed he's been sad lately. Anything I can do to cheer him up? Thanks.
Yeah, he does feel a little bit off, but nothing serious to worry about, okay, honey? And just being there, be around, be available, that's the best thing you can do.
All right. Yeah. Our next extra question is from Jamie Lynn, who says, any foods that I should avoid?
So I do hear grain with you, honey. So anything that's got grain in it, you should probably transition into something different. Okay?
All right. Our next question. Our next one.
Your next one?
Yes. Our next question is from Jen Arnott, who says, can I get an updated timeline on when Jim and I will start to get back together?
Oh, well, I'm hearing February right now, so that's a good timeline.
All right. Our next question here. Give me just 1 second.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Dana. Thank you for joining us
Dana.
again today. Dana is one of our moderators on the live. She can answer any questions.
Yes, and we're doing our every 30,000 likes today, okay, honey?
Yeah.
For the 5 free questions. Yeah.
Our next question here is from Alexi again. Alexi says, will these two men and I all get together intimately? Are they good friends?
Caution. That's what I hear, caution. So just don't get too carried away, okay, honey? Yeah. It's not necessarily the right road for you. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Autumn. Welcome back, Autumn, who gets 1 ball.
Nice. Thanks, Autumn. Ooh, there's 2 there. You got an extra question, honey, so send that up to my live support operator with your email, okay?
All right. Autumn's question is... will I buy a house close to my son before the river house is built? Housing prices are nuts, but I'd like to, and then rent it when the river house is done.
Yeah, I'm not getting a yes on that, okay, honey? So just focus on the one, is what I hear from your guides, okay?
All right. Our next question here is from Whitney. Whitney says, any insight into my career next year?
So it does look like you are taking more of a leadership role in your career, honey. And I do see that you are kind of you're in charge of a group of people, it looks like. So you're in that position. So be open and receptive to it. It can be a little challenging at times, okay?
All right. I am just going to read out a little list here.
Okay.
Our next question is from Hillary. Welcome back. Then Jamie Lynn again. Thank you so much. Then Fash. Welcome back.
Hi, Fash.
Then Sandra Phelps.
Nice. Welcome, everybody.
All right. Hillary gets 1 ball.
Nice. Hillary, got an extra question, honey, so send that up to my live support operator with your email, okay?
All right. Hillary says, do you see a month in 2023 for me getting pregnant?
So 4 months in, so April. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. All right. Our next question is from Jamie Lynn, who gets 1 ball
from the bowl. Got an extra question, honey, so send that up to my live support operator with your email.
All right. Jamie Lynn says, general reading from Akul, my husband.
So a lot of stress, a lot of expectation on self is what I'm hearing, okay? So tell him to chill. Tell him not to take all of that pressure on himself, that energy can be shared between the two of you, and he doesn't have to be responsible for it all, is what I hear, okay? Yeah. It's hard sometimes because that's the way he is.
All right. And they already sent their extra question.
Oh,
Jamie
okay.
Lynn says, how does McCool feel about me?
There's a lot of positive energy now. I don't know if you guys went through like a little rough patch, but it feels like that rough patch is going away and things are really moving in alignment is what I'm hearing, okay?
All
Yeah.
right. Our next question is from Thash, who gets 1 point for the giveaway bowl. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you, Sash, for joining us. You got an extra question, honey, so send that up to my live support operator through the link tree with your email, okay?
All right. Thash says, hi, Rebecca. When should I start my new business idea? Should I wait till after the Mercury retrograde? Thanks.
Yeah, you always want to wait until after. I'm hearing for you, you can start in the background, but no launching of anything until about February, okay, honey? So start all of the back end stuff and then be ready to let it go in February is what I hear, okay?
All right. Our next question here is from Sandra Phelps, who gets 2 polls from the
Nice.
giveaway
Thank you,
bowl.
Sandra. Sandra got an extra question. And another extra question, so send those up to my live support operator with your email.
All right. Sandra says, how does Jay feel about me?
So strong feelings developing is what I'm hearing. I do hear that there have been feelings for a long time, honey. So it's not a new place to be. Okay, so strong feelings.
All
Yes,
right.
and very, I'm going to say more along the lines of wanting to get closer. Okay.
All right, and we do have Shuna's extra
Okay.
question here. Shuna says, is it in my best interest to leave my current real estate brokerage and return to my first one and interview with other real estate teams?
So I hear not to return to your first one, but definitely I would start interviewing. Don't leave until you've secured something, your guides say, okay? So just start interviewing at this point.
All right,
Yeah.
and we are at 30,000!
Wow! That was fast. Thank you so much, everybody.
All right, free question time. Our first free question is from Audrey. Audrey says, what time will baby be born today?
Oh, I'm hearing it's going to be a day and a bit. So not yet.
All right.
Sorry. It's
Our
not my
next
fault.
question here is
Hi, Richard.
from... Oh, welcome back, Richard. Our next question is from Myra V, who has been spamming the gift button.
Thank you,
Myra
Myra.
says, should I start IVF to have a baby?
So I do hear it will be a lot faster and more successful for you, honey. It does feel like doing it the traditional way might take you a little longer, okay?
All right. Thank you, Amber.
Yes, thank you, thank you.
Our next free question here is from Ayla. Ayla says, when will he propose, or I will be?
Isla. So I'm hearing it's going to be next year for you, honey, okay? So not quite yet. Yeah.
All right. Our next question here is from Wendy, who says, will P reach out before 2023? Thank you.
I heard no, so it will be after. Oh, thank you.
Welcome back, Stephanie. Congratulations on winning the
Yay.
reading.
Yay.
All right. Our last free question just for the moment is from Linda. Linda says, will I get pregnant again and have a healthy baby? So many baby questions
Yes,
today.
you will get pregnant again. I do hear that it's about around the summertime for you, honey. And they do tell you get your body ready. Okay, so get to that healthy point that you need to be so that it'll be all nice, easy peasy, okay?
All right. Thank you all so much for getting us to 30,000 likes. It's so crazy.
So great.
Our next like goal is 60,000, and then we'll do
Jeez.
another 5 free questions.
Yes.
All right. Our next question here is Thash's extra question. Thash says, hi, Rebecca. My
Hi.
extra question is, what can I expect for 2023? Thank you.
Okay, so I do hear that there are a few things that you're letting go of in the new year, okay, honey? And I want you not to resist, is what your guides are really pushing. Don't resist. There are a few people that need to kind of go so that you can leave room for the right energies to come in, okay? So no distractions is basically what they're telling you. But going into 2023, I do hear it is going to be a very successful year, especially financially for you, okay? So keeping your ears open for new financial possibilities. All right.
All right. We do have Ask Perez's first question.
Yeah.
Amanda says, will I get pregnant in 2023?
Yes, you will, honey, and it does feel like it's around the summertime. Thank you so much. That was so fun.
What was it?
It's the jellyfish.
Oh, nice. All right.
Takes up the whole screen. It's
Nice.
great.
Our next question here is from, I'm going to read out a little list.
Sure.
Okay?
Yeah.
Next question is from Amber Lee. There you are, Amber.
Yay.
Hello. Then Lone Marie. Welcome
Nice.
back.
Welcome
This funny
back.
that rhymes.
Yes, it does.
Then Nancy Friesen, and that's it for now.
Okay, perfect.
All right. Amber Lee gets 1 pull from the giveaway
Nice.
bowl. Thank you,
Thanks,
Amber.
You got an extra question, honey, so send that up to my live support operator with your email, okay?
All right. Amber says, do you hear, will payment be posted to the bank today/tomorrow to pay out my car loan? To avoid having a payment coming out is stressing me out. It said to stop payment but can't guarantee. Thanks.
Yeah, it's going to be fine, honey. And it feels guaranteed, so I wouldn't worry.
All right. Our next question is from Lone Marie, who says, hi, Lone Marie here again. Thank you for everything.
Of course.
Enzo is scared for fireworks. What can I do to help him? Don't want to give him heavy stuff.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to help somebody with those kinds of fears. It will be, I think, just maybe avoid it. Sorry, I know.
Avoid the fireworks?
Yeah. Sorry.
All right.
You can watch them on TV.
Our next question here is from Nancy. Nancy says, I'd love to have a successful personal business in 2023. What should I focus on?
So I do see you doing something online. It does feel like you're partnering with female energy. So the two of you are doing some kind of online business. It feels like it's coming up around May for you. So it's not happening right at the beginning, but keep your ears open, okay? And it does feel like you're selling things from an online platform. Okay?
All right. Our next question here is from, that was the end of our list, so I'm just going to read out another little list here.
All right.
Our next question is from Mark Andre. Welcome back,
Hi, Mark.
Then Krista McCoy. Hello. Haven't seen you for a while, Krista. Then Jenna. Welcome back. Then Veronica Gomez.
Oh, hey, Veronica.
Welcome back, all of you.
Yes.
All right. Mark gets 1 ball from the giveaway bowl.
Thanks, Mark. You got an extra question, hun, so send that up to my live support operator with your email.
All right. Mark says, what is my dog allergic to, if anything? I know, weird question.
No, it's not actually. Okay, so aside from being allergic to bees, I do hear there are some food sensitivities, honey. So maybe take a look at different foods for your dog.
All right. And
longer
here
life that
his
way.
Extra question.
Okay.
His extra question is, any guidance regarding my father's health?
So, kick him in the butt. I see who that is. Because he doesn't take good
Richard.
care of himself. Okay. So make sure that he's going and getting himself checked out regularly. Because that's the biggest thing that I see with him is that he doesn't go and get checked out. He's like, I'm strong as an ox kind of energy. But he still needs to be looked at and make sure everything is going the way it should be going. Okay. So tell him you still need to go and have a physical regularly. You still need to go and get checkups and be taken care of. All right.
All right. Our next question here is from Krista McCoy, who gets 1 ball from the giveaway bowl.
You got an extra question, hun, so send that up to my live support operator in the link tree with your email, please.
All right. Krista's question is, hello, was wondering if you have any messages from my mom or guides. Thank you so much and love you too.
So they both come through, actually. Your guides have been really communicating with you a lot in the last couple of months, honey. So when you feel that pressure, and then you get the intuitive thought or a thought coming through, that's your guides, okay? So they just want you to really know that. I do hear that your mom stands behind you. I feel her here on the right side. And she keeps her hand on your shoulder quite often, okay? So you will sometimes feel like a warmth or even pressure on this side, on the right. So that's her, is what she tells me, okay? And she does visit you quite often in your dreams, honey, and is around a lot. So you've needed her quite a lot recently, I guess because of the holidays and everything. She's been around a lot more during the last few weeks is what she's saying. And she's not going anywhere. She's here for you, okay?
All right. Our next question here is from Jenna, who gets 1 ball from the giveaway bowl.
Thanks, Jenna. You got an extra question, honey, so send that up to my live support operator with your email, please.
All right. Jenna says, when do you see us finding out my husband is changing jobs and will be moving?
4 months, they say.
All right. Our next question here is from Veronica Gomez, who gets 2 balls from the giveaway bowl.
You got an extra question. And another extra question. Yay!
All right. Veronica says, general reading, please.
Okay. So the energy is starting to clear, so that's good. I do hear that you have been really active and proactive about making sure that you have your boundaries energetically in place. Don't put those down, okay? Keep them up. And going into the new year, honey, a lot is going to change really quickly, so just be prepared for that, okay?
All right. We do have a couple extra questions here.
Okay.
Our first extra question is from Autumn. Autumn says, I'm going to get Reiki 3 certified soon with Suzanne. Will I work in her space or continue to be a loner? I have no local tribe yet.
No, I don't hear you working in her space. I do hear you're going to be working from home. So there is going to be a shift around your home space that is going to allow that to happen, okay? But you are going to stay connected. So that's good. That's a part of that process of finding your tribe.
All right, and we have 2 extra questions from Sandra.
Okay.
First, she says, how should I approach tomorrow with the conversation I need to have?
Okay, so always come from a space of love and openness, non-judgment, non-criticalness, honey. It's really important that you come from a place of love, okay? So before you even go in there, I want you to listen to some heart chakra meditations or some heart chakra singing bowls. It's going to help just open that heart chakra up before you have the conversation, okay? That will help a lot. Oh, I think Steph.
All right.
Okay.
And her other extra question is, what do my guides have to say I need to know for this coming month?
So for January, what I hear, honey, is things aren't really moving slowly in the first part of the year. So for January, February, things aren't really going to change dramatically. But come March, April, it does look that there's a big shift, especially around career. So whatever you're doing money-wise, it looks like there's a big shift there. And it does bring in more is what I'm hearing. So you're having a lot more abundance this year. Okay.
All right. Our next question here is from Prelude640. Welcome back. They say, when will I see Paul again?
Oh, it's still a few months away, I hear. Yeah, it's not coming up anytime soon. Sorry, honey.
All right. Our next question is from Jamie Lynn again, who gets 1 full
Thanks, Jamie. Extra question. So just send that up to my live support operator with your email.
All right. Jamie Lynn says, how does my daughter's father feel about me?
Mixed feelings, I hear. So there are there's love there, honey. That never goes away, okay? So I just want you to know that. But there is always this back and forth energetically, and it does feel like sometimes I'm confused about where I stand with you. Okay.
All right, and she already sent her extra question.
Okay, perfect.
Which is, I'm starting to feel the winter blues. How can I work through it this year and not get totally engulfed in sadness?
So a lot of times when people suffer from that, meditation helps a lot. And really, you're doing visual meditations where you're visualizing yourself either walking on the beach, playing in the water, going a walk through the trees, whatever is really stimulating to you, honey, that will help a lot. When we're doing meditations, especially visual meditations, honey, our mind doesn't know the difference between whether it's a real thing or not. So utilize that. There's lots of stuff on YouTube that can help you out with that, okay?
All right. And I do see someone is asking here how the donation works.
Sure. You want to go through that?
I'll go through that.
Okay.
So, hello, welcome, and welcome back, everybody. Every 30,000 likes today on the live, 5 free questions will be picked from the comments. We are almost there. We're at 52,000, so keep tapping away. If you would like to donate, you can find the link tree by clicking the picture in the top left corner. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 will get you a question answered and a pull from the giveaway bowl. In the giveaway bowl is an extra question, a mini reading, which is 15 minutes, and a signed collector's edition copy of The Little Light. $25 will get you a question answered and 2 pulls from the bowl. $50 gets you a question answered, 2 pulls, and an entry into our big draw for a chance to win a full reading.
Which is 45 minutes with me, and right now there's only 3 names in the bowl.
$75 gets you a question answered, 2 pulls, and 2 entries into our big draw, as well as an entry into our bracelet giveaway.
Which is on the 31st, and it's amethyst with sterling silver.
And all subscribers on TikTok are automatically entered
That's
into
right.
the bracelet giveaway. If you would like to confirm your donation, or if you're experiencing any kind of issues, you can talk directly to our live support specialist by clicking the live support button on the top of the link tree. There you can also find all our official links and our website, and can send your extra questions there as well. Please just make sure to start with your email. Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we will be pulling for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes new subscribers, and a live audience member.
Yay!
So stick around until the end. All right. Welcome back, Jennifer and Lena. Hello.
Nice. Welcome, everybody.
We do have a couple of extra questions here. First from Veronica Gomez. She has 2. Who says, what should I expect for 2023?
So a lot of change I hear for you, honey, and I do see that a lot of the old energy is breaking away, which means you got to let it happen. Don't hold it back. There is going to be certain individuals that are going to be leaving your life, but that is going to make room for new people to come in. So just be open and let it happen, okay?
All right. Her other one is, how do you see my mom energetically today?
So your mom has a lot of ups and downs energetically when it comes to feeling okay and not feeling okay. She doesn't have very many moments of feeling okay. A lot of her energy is in that low density energy. She's depressed, she's unhappy, she's sad. So what you can do, if I heard right away, is get her some rose quartz and put it in her room. That'll help her a lot, okay?
All right. And our next question is from Jenna. Jenna's extra question is, I'd love a general reading, please. Thank you.
So with you, Jenna, I do hear you have a very sensitive system. So you're very open and receptive, very empathic to people around you. So it's really important, honey, that the people that you allow into your space and into your heart are of a higher caliber. They're not going to hurt you. They're not going to try to stab you in the back, that kind of thing. Okay, so you got to just make sure that the people that you're spending your time with and giving your heart to are at a higher vibration. Your guides really want you to pay attention to that, okay?
All right. Our next question here is from Lynn Pace, who gets one full from the giveaway.
Nice.
Thank you, Lynn.
One, not two. We have an extra question, Lynn, so you can send that up to my live support operator with your email, okay?
All right. Lynn says, will my surgery be scheduled for February, and will I be successful?
Yeah, it does feel like it's going to be more towards the end, okay, honey? But yeah, it does feel like it's a successful surgery.
All right. Our next question here is from Kayleen Rodriguez. Welcome back, Kayleen, who gets one full.
Nice. We have an extra question for you, honey, so send that up to my live support operator with your email, okay?
All right. Kayleen says, hi, Rebecca. How are you? I hope all is well. Do you see pregnancy for me in 2023 or a possible time frame? Thank you.
So I hear for you, you'll be pregnant in about 6 months, honey, okay? So more towards June. All right? So give yourself that time to get there.
All right. Our next question here is from Chasa Hosnick. Welcome back. Who gets... just kidding. Chasa says, hello, girls. You are awesome. Thank you. My question is, general for 2023, please.
Okay, so 2023 feels like a really big year. They keep saying success, success, success. So there is a shift around the way that you're doing money. I hear you being self-employed, taking care of things all on your own here. So there's a shift in the way that you're doing that, okay? Be open and receptive to these potentials and possibilities because it is a good year for you.
All right. And we are at 60,000 likes.
Woohoo!
5 free question time. Good job, everybody.
Very awesome. Thank you.
All right. Our first free question is from
Thank you for the gifts,
Silvana.
guys.
Welcome back, Silvana, who says, will Muhammad marry me anytime and start a family together?
I'm hearing somebody else is coming in for you, honey, so that isn't your forever person.
All right. Our next question is from Tony Lewis. Tony says, can you tell me about my mom? Is she happy and does she have anything to say to me?
So I definitely feel like I pop in and out energetically. Yeah, there's happiness there, honey. You don't have to worry about her. That's the biggest thing that I hear. There's no reason to worry. Okay?
All right.
Yeah.
Our next question is from Jessica Calleja. Welcome back. She says, Nigel still hasn't made things official. When will he?
So they say February, honey, so it's still a bit of ways, okay? But you guys are still talking and going to keep communicating during that time in between, okay?
All right.
Yeah.
Our next question is from Portia Banks. Welcome back. Who says, any messages for me from Spirit?
So I do hear for you, honey, that you are very intuitive. They do tell me that you have the ability to talk to the other side. And going into 2023, it is something that you should pick up, okay? So you should try mediumship if you can. See if there's somebody in your area that will help you train with that, okay?
All right. And our last free question for the moment is from Alicia Coco, who says, is Waleed the person I'll marry in the future?
So I don't hear that this is the person you're going to marry, but it does feel like a long-term relationship, honey, okay? So it is an important relationship, not one to just take lightly, okay?
All right. Thank you all so much for getting us to 60,000 likes. Our next like goal is 90,000, and then we will answer 5 more free questions.
Awesome. You guys are so fast.
And I just want to thank everyone for sending all those lovely gifts today.
Definitely.
You guys have been awesome. All right. We do have a couple extra questions here. Our first extra question is from Sandra Gijosa, who says, my brother-in-law Caesar can't get his life together. What will it take for him to get it together?
It's not going to happen in this lifetime, I'm hearing. It. You know, sometimes people have to hit rock bottom, but it doesn't look like that's happening with him. There's a lot of people that bail him out, is what I hear. So it's hard when there's always somebody who's going to help.
All right. Our next question here is from Lynn. Lynn's extra question is general for 2023.
So it feels really light energetically, honey. I want to say, the stress that you've gone through in the last couple of years is not following you into 2023. It feels like a very high, light energy type of year. So this is a year where things are going to be happier and just easier. There's less stress, less pushback, less struggle. Okay, so it's definitely a positive year for you. Yay.
Our next question here, we have a little list.
Okay.
Our next question is from Nancy Friesen again. Thank you so much, Nancy. Then Cindy, welcome back, Cindy. Then Piper, hello, Piper, welcome back. Then Holly and Davis.
Nice.
All right. Nancy's question is, will my husband and I ever find financial freedom? If so, when?
You will. 2025 is when your year is up for you, okay? So it's going to take you until about then to have that security and that foundation that you guys are looking for, okay?
All right. Oh, Lynn just said, brought me to tears. Thank you.
You're welcome, honey.
All right. Our next question here is from Cindy, who gets one ball!
One ball from the ball! You have an extra question, Cindy, so send that up to my life support operator with your email, okay?
All right, Cindy says, will I get the money I need next month and have the house I want for my business? Thank you.
So I do see money coming in for you. It does look like it's coming in from an unexpected way, though. So not the way that you're expecting is what your guides are saying. And yeah, it's going to definitely be successful and help you with getting the house. Yeah.
All right. Our next question here is from Piper, who says, hi, Piper here. My question is, will I see Richard before January 4th? Will he confess his feelings?
So it does look like you guys are going to see after the holidays, but not by the 4th, okay? So it's a little bit after that, I hear. Okay?
All right. Our next question here is from Holly Ann Davis, who gets one ball from the giveaway ball.
You got an extra question, honey, so send that up to my life support operator with your email, please.
All right. Her question is, would love any insight on my next pregnancy, such as the gender and month?
So I see you getting pregnant in August is what they're saying. It is a girl, okay? But it's not happening until August, so just be patient.
All right. And I will just say again, anyone who has won an extra question today, please send it over to our live support with your email if it has not been answered yet.
Yeah.
All right, and on that note, we have Kayleen's extra question.
Okay.
Kayleen says, thanks so much, Rebecca. Just super curious. Can you see a gender? If not, can I ask for a general reading? Thank you.
So, I get a boy, honey. Okay?
All right.
That's easy.
Our next question here is from Sandra Phelps again. Thank you so much, Sandra. After Sandra is Jennifer Daly.
Nice. Hi, Jennifer.
All right, Sandra gets 2 balls from the bowl.
Wow. Okay, got an extra question. And another extra question for you. So just send that up to my live support operator with your email.
Thank you so much, Sandra. All right, her question is, you said I was going to be doing something different career-wise. Can you elaborate a little more on that? And are we in the same place you're moving? Totally different place?
No, you're not going to be moving to anything, not yet, for the move, okay? So don't worry about that. I do see, again, it's more of a situation where I'm in charge, I'm taking care of business, I'm doing things my way now. So that shows me that it's more of a self-employment situation, honey. So just be open to that, okay? Just don't be afraid. You can do it. All right?
All right. Our next question here is from Jennifer Daly, who gets 1 ball from the giveaway ball.
She got an extra question. Yay! Send that up to my live support operator with your email, please.
All right. Jennifer says, does Gary feel guilt or bad for being part of what decisions John did and where John is at? Thank you.
Not so much guilt. Responsibility, yes. I wouldn't use guilt because it's not that deep, okay? It's not that strong of a feeling, but definitely kind of regrets being a part of it is what I hear, okay?
All right, our next question here is Amber Lee's extra question. There you are, Amber. She was just asking me.
Oh, perfect.
Amber says, what do you hear of the next thing I should manifest? I want a home with Craig. Things shifted for me big time in all areas. I just want to make sure I'm ready for it all. Thanks.
You are ready for it. I know it because it wouldn't be happening if you weren't. I think you should focus mostly on that committed relationship, honey, where everything is you know, about you two, and all the rest of the stuff is gone. Okay, so just worrying about you guys and moving in that direction. All the rest of that's going to just fall into place afterwards, so you don't have to force any of it. Okay.
All right. Our next question here is Cindy's extra question. Cindy says, when will I meet my future husband?
Okay, so it is this year coming up, so 2023, they are coming into your life. I do hear, though, it's more towards the end of summer, okay? And it's just because there's a lot going on in the beginning of the year, so it's not time for you to meet yet, okay?
All right. Our next question here, I believe I'm getting another extra question.
Okay.
Yes. Our next question is from Holly Ann Davis. Her extra question is there anyone on the other side who has a message for me?
So you do have a couple of family members that are there. I get a grandmother energy, but it feels like it might be your great-grandma because it feels like she's been gone for a really long time. And the energy is really about supporting you and family stuff. So it's about family and helping you with family dynamics because sometimes it can be a bit tough, she says. And so she does try to help smooth over that energy. She visits you a lot during the middle of the day is what she says, and sometimes in the kitchen. So you may want to pay attention to the energy when you're in the kitchen, okay?
All right. Our next question here, I'm going to read out another little list,
Okay.
is from Anna Abatino. Welcome back. Then Haley
Hello.
Hickling. I
Nice.
think that's a new one.
Yeah, that sounds like a new one.
Then Jennifer Daly again.
Nice.
Then Patricia Patty Gizar. Welcome
Nice.
back. All right. Anna gets 2 balls from the
Two
giveaway
balls.
bowl.
All right. So we got one extra question. And what do we got? Oh, we got a big one. Yay! You got a mini.
Congratulations!
Yay! So you got one extra question and a mini reading, honey. Yay!
Amazing,
Congrats!
Anna. That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Anna's first question is, yesterday I had extreme ringing in both ears that lasted all evening. It was low-pitched. I said, Spirit, I hear you. What was that all about? What did they want to tell me?
So sometimes when we're starting to dilate and open, that will happen. And then it starts coming kind of periodically, okay, honey? So it's good that that was your reaction because they'll just do it more and more. What I want you to pay attention to when it first happens is what were you just talking about? What were you just thinking? What were you just feeling? Because that's their way of validating, okay? And you will be able to, sometimes what will happen is as you dilate, you'll almost, like you're hearing conversations in the distance will happen. So we just have to open ourselves up and allow it to come in, okay? But it is definitely communication from your guides.
All right.
Cool.
Congratulations. She says, OMG.
Yeah, it's awesome, hey?
And just send an email at the end of the live saying
Or
that
now
won
if
the
you
mini
want, you
reading.
can
Or
send an
send
email
it.
over and just let me know you won the mini reading, okay, honey? And we will set that up. Yay.
All right. Our next question here is from Haley Hickling, who gets 1 poll from the giveaway
Nice.
bowl.
And you got an extra question, honey, so just send that up to my live support operator with your email.
All right. Haley says, what does 2023 look like for me? What do I need to know in the upcoming months?
So 2023, there's a lot of leftover energy that we're clearing, okay? So it does feel like if you get through that really quickly, you're going to set yourself up for success, okay? But if you take your time to go through it, so don't procrastinate, basically is what your guides are saying, it's going to just slow the momentum of the year. So I want you to get into like a meditative state, and I want you to start clearing away people, situations, things that are maybe not necessarily working out for you. And you do that just by, you can journal, or you can just visually unhook them, put them up into source, however you want to do it, but just do something to really clear that energy, and you're going to open yourself up for a really good year where you're starting with a clean slate and you're not bringing the garbage from the years before, okay?
All right. Our next question here is from Jennifer Daly, who gets 1 poll from the giveaway bowl.
Thank you. Okay, Jennifer, you got an extra question, Jen, so just send that up to my live support operator with your email.
Jennifer says, my son wrecked his car. Do you feel he learned his lesson? Thank you.
No, he didn't. Partially he did, okay? So I'm going to say that it sucks and he's disappointed in himself and stuff, but he's still going to do silly things to make that happen again. Not necessarily wreck the car again, but other situations. So not fully learned.
All right. Our next question here is from Patricia Patty Gizar, who says, hello, ladies. Why do I keep dreaming about Fernando Jr. Arias? Is there a message he wants to tell me?
So it's more about just bridging that energy connection, honey, is what I'm hearing. So you guys are just connecting more in the astral right now, so that once it's all going in the direction that you guys are wanting, it's easier. Okay? So you guys are doing some of the energy work during the sleep time. It's always a nice. I would keep a record of what you're dreaming, honey, because you'll be surprised when you talk to Fernando. It's going to be like, oh, I had that dream too, that kind of thing. It's pretty cool.
All
Okay.
right. Our next question here.
Mm-hmm.
I just realized I forgot to cross off
Oh.
Our next question is Sandra's extra question. Sandra says, is mine going to be a self-employed, or am I still going to be working with the kiddos that I work with? And any messages from people from the other side who love me?
So I hear for you, honey, it's definitely more, yeah, you're self-employed. It's changing. So it's definitely self-employed. Messages from the other side, honey, just trusting in yourself. I do hear that you have a few people who've crossed over, and they do come in, especially when you talk about them, is what I hear, okay? So as you bring up the energy, they come forward and they do come around you a lot, is what I hear. You have very busy space sometimes. Okay?
All right. And just to double check that I did read Fascist, her question was, my extra question is, what can I expect for 2023? Thank you.
I'm pretty sure we did do that one, yeah.
Okay.
Did she miss it?
I just forgot to cross it off.
Oh, I see.
To make sure.
Yeah.
All right. Our next question here is from... and we're almost at 80,000.
Wow.
Keep tapping away. We'll get to 90,000 in no time. All right, our
So
next question
fast.
is from Chassa again, who gets 1 ball.
Nice. You got an extra question, honey, so just send that up to my live support operator with your email, and we will answer you here on the live.
All right. Their question is, hello, me again. My question, when will I buy my dream car in 2023?
So I hear October, honey. It's not happening until then. It's just going to take a little bit of time, and yeah, it's just going to take a little bit of time. So just be patient, okay?
All right. Our next question here is from... There you are. All right, our next question here is from Sandra Grove, who gets 1 entry into our big draw. She said 64. So
Okay, awesome. Okay, Sandra. So I'm going to do 2 polls for her. So you got 1 extra question, and we got another extra question, honey. So you can send that up to my live support operator through the link tree with your email, okay, hun? And we'll answer your extra questions here on the live.
Thank you so much, Sandra. All right.
What's her question?
Is, how will my recovery go from breaking my foot Christmas Eve? Had surgery Christmas morning. Oh my goodness,
no,
I'm so sorry.
That's awful. Keep some amethyst by you at all times, okay, honey? So if you're sitting down in the living room, keep a piece of amethyst with you there. When you're sleeping, amethyst there as well, okay? Because it does promote the healing process. I do hear it's going to take a little bit of time, honey, and you may have to have another microsurgery story. I know that's what I hear. It might end up happening that you need to just to fix, because it looks like it might be more than one thing that happened there. That sucks. But amethyst will help you, and the recovery is going to happen. It's just a little slow. Okay. All right.
I'm so sorry that happened.
Yeah, that sucks. Here's your name, and you are going in for a chance to win a full reading with me. Yay! Now there's 4 names in here. Boop, boop, boop.
Thank you so much, Sandra. All right. Our next question here is Anna Abatino's extra question, who says, any messages for my mom? She would like to know when a boyfriend will come in for her, or any good, exciting news, honestly. Thank you so much.
So I do hear somebody coming in for her. It's not until a little bit into the year, so it is more towards the summer. Tell her she has to let go of what her expectations are, because she's very specific, but too specific is what the universe is telling her. So be less specific, which usually isn't the case, but in this case it's too specific. So just general what she's looking for in emotional needs, not so much everything else. The emotional, what does she need emotionally from the person in her life? Okay, and they're coming in next year for her.
All right. Our next extra question is from Jennifer Daly, who says, I had to have a pool guy out because my pool heater wasn't working when he showed up yesterday. It just started working. I'm wondering if I was just having a lucky day or it will break again.
It's called Mercury retrograde.
Yeah.
That happens. Just some bizarre stuff happens during Mercury retrograde, especially when it comes to technology and stuff. I don't think it's going to be an issue, honey.
All right. Our next question here is Haley's extra question. Haley says, thank you in advance. My extra question is, what career is the best for me? I just applied for a new job and I'm hoping this will jumpstart my career.
It's definitely going to be, yeah, the place you applied is good. I hear it's definitely going to be a successful experience for you. And they're showing me the stepping up, which always means we're going to promote out within. Okay, so keeping yourself focused in that direction, you're going to get the job is what I'm hearing, and it is going to be successful for you. Okay, so it is kickstarting your career and your financial stability. Okay.
All
Yay!
Right. And I will just give everyone an update on the wait time here.
Okay.
Our wait time is about 5 to 10 minutes.
Oh, that's good.
So it's pretty good right now if you guys want to get any questions in.
That's definitely really good.
Our next question is Chas's extra question, who says, give me 1 second while my page loads.
Oh. Always. It's always slow.
All right, there we go.
Okay.
Chas's extra question, what can you tell me about my future partner? Thank you.
Oh, I like that. Okay, so tall, dark hair, dark eyes. I keep seeing ears, so I'm just going to say like ears. It's always nice when they are very specific that way. Lanky a little bit, so not buff, but, you know, skinny. Great sense of humor is what I hear, so very funny, makes you laugh, but a little dorky. There you go. That's your partner.
All right. Our next question here, I'm going to read out a little list.
Okay.
Just a small one, though, because we're
Yeah.
at 87,000.
Wow.
Our next question is from Annabelle Herreros. Welcome back, Annabelle. Then Jenna Rank again.
Nice.
Thank you, Jenna. Then Piper.
Nice.
All
Welcome,
right.
welcome, guys.
Annabelle gets 2 polls from the giveaway
Nice.
polls.
All right. We have an extra question. And another extra question, honey. Aw, thank you. Thank you for the paper crane. Thanks, that's what they're called.
All right. Annabelle says, hi, my sister won't be able to go with me to Mexico for my dad's anniversary. Is it a good idea to go alone anyways? I'm worried about issues with my aunts.
You'll be okay, honey. I do hear that really sucks because it is a nice thing, but it is something you need to do. So it is a big part of something that fulfills you. So I wouldn't cancel the trip just for that, okay? Yeah.
All right.
See if a friend can come with you.
Yeah.
Right?
All right. Our next question here is from Jenna, who gets 1 poll from the
Nice.
giveaway poll.
All right, Jenna. Sweet. You got an extra question, honey, so send that up to my live support operator through the link tree, and please include your email.
All right. Jenna says, do you see what's causing a rash around my son's mouth? Is it an allergy to something? I'll be taking him to the doctor. I'd just like to avoid whatever could be making it worse.
Yeah,
Thank
it does.
you.
It does feel like it's food related, honey. So I would get him checked to see if they can do an allergy test on him and see what he's sensitive to, for sure. Because it does feel like it's food related. Also, it's like something he doesn't leave it alone, so it gets worse, right? Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from Piper, who says, Piper, here again. When I see Richard, will he confess that he loves me or something else? Things have gotten so delayed for us.
Yeah. Not confess. I don't get that. He's not that kind of person. So confessions are not his thing. Definitely going to show you how he feels about you, though. So I guess that's enough of a confession. It's going to show it to you. How about that?
All right.
I think that's good, right?
And we are at 90,000 before we get to our free questions.
We're going to
We
do
just
our
have
extra
one
questions?
extra question, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Jennifer Daly's extra question is, how does John feel when he comes by the house to pick and drop off our son?
He misses the space, honey. He misses everything about the house. Yeah. Misses being around you guys all. It's tough.
All right.
All right. 90,000.
90,000. 5 free question time.
Nice.
Good job, everybody.
That was very quick.
Yes. All
Yep.
right. Our first free question is from Sandy. Oh, this is interesting. There's a Mandy and a Sandy, both with a Pokemon picture.
Oh, wow.
Same Pokemon. All right. Sandy says, when will Jay reach out to me and will we reconcile?
So I do see conversation, but it's not until around April. I don't see reconciliation though, honey, because there's somebody else out there for you. Okay.
Right. Our next question is from Stephanie Talbot. Welcome back.
Hi,
Stephanie's
Steph.
our number 1 gifter at the moment.
Nice. Thank you, honey.
Stephanie says, my uncle passed last week. Is he with family yet?
Yeah. He is definitely still around too, so don't worry about that. I don't know why he's showing me cars. I don't know if he was a car guy, but that's just sometimes the way they validate. So he's showing me lots of cars, like lots of different kinds of cars, and they look like they're old style cars. So it's just his way of validating he's still around. Okay.
All right. Our next question is from Kathy. Welcome back, Kathy, who says, when will Andre text me?
It feels like it's going to be more around the end of January, honey. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from Veronica Gomez, who says, any messages from my dad? I miss him.
Yeah, honey. Well, you don't have to miss him because he's very much around. He's been around you this whole time, okay? So just be open to it. I know for you it can be difficult sometimes to feel it. The kids feel him more. But if you get into a meditative state, he will show himself to you, okay? And you can ask him to visit you during your dreams. He's around. That's the message. I'm here. I'm not gone.
All right. And our last free question just for the moment is from Livia, who is new to the live today.
Nice. Welcome,
Livia
honey.
just sent some gifts as well.
Nice. Thank you.
Her question is, what does Ruben want with me?
Okay, so it's not necessarily the right vibration for you, honey, but definitely wants relationship energy is what I hear, okay? But it's not, your guys are saying this isn't, like all the boxes are not ticked, basically, okay? So it's not your soulmate. It's not the person who is the right vibration for you fully. So just be aware of that.
All right. Thank you all so much for getting us to 90,000 likes. It was super fast.
That was so fast.
Our next like goal is 120.
Good job, everyone.
All right. I'm going to read out our little list here.
Okay.
Our next question is from V. Meyer. I think that's a Veronica, but I'm not sure. V. Meyer.
Anyway.
Then Franny Poo. Welcome
Hi,
back.
Franny Poo.
Then Calissa. Welcome back, Calissa.
Nice.
Then Kay Braley. Welcome back again.
All right.
All right. V. Meyer says, hello. When will I get pregnant again? Thank you so much.
So they're saying it's going to be within the next 2 months, honey. So it's happening right away. All right. Yay. Keep me posted, okay?
Our next question is from Franny Poo, who gets 1 full
Get down. What do you got? Got an extra question, honey. So just send that up to my live support operator with your email, and we'll answer you here on the live, okay?
All right. Franny Poo says, hello. We sold our house in 2021 and traveled a little. I got very depressed and fell into the spirituality. Was this the purpose of all that?
Yeah, absolutely. So, you know, it's interesting because what ends up happening is a lot of chaos can make us reflect within. I hear for you, honey, just keep going on that path. But I do hear that water is significant for you. So when you're really unsure about things, go down to either like a running water, some kind of natural water source that will help you really find that clarity that you're looking for. And I do hear journaling for you, okay? So it's super important, honey. It's going to help you immensely with your focus and putting you in alignment to what you're supposed to be doing here, okay?
All right. Yeah. And I will just say again, anyone who has any extra questions, you can send them over to our live support with your email.
That's right.
We're still waiting for Maha, Hillary, Krista McCoy, Sandra, Annabelle, and Jenna, and Franny Poo.
Perfect.
All right. Our next question here is from Calissa. Calissa says, when do you see me moving out?
Okay, so March is what I hear for you, honey, and I do hear don't just go anywhere. Please make sure you're checking out the space and that it's the right space for you, okay?
All right. Our next question here is from Kay Braley, who gets 1 pool!
Nice!
Giveaway bowl!
All right. It's fun to say that. You got an extra question, honey, so just send that up to my live support operator with your email, okay?
All right. Kay Braley says, hello, ladies.
Hello.
New question today. Any advice on my fight with Mary? Thank you always.
Oh, yeah. So right away they're telling me turn the other cheek because there's no winning in this situation. I hear that there is a little bit of unrealisticness happening on the other side here, and that a little bit of not looking at things with the right eyes on Mary's part is what I'm hearing, okay? So there's not much that you can do to change or shift the energy in the way that things are right now, okay? So, like, literally turn the other cheek. Yeah.
All right.
Thanks.
Our next question here is from Shuna, who gets 1 pool!
Nice.
The giveaway bowl!
All right, Shuna. You got an extra question, honey, so send that up to my live support operator with your email, okay?
All right, Shuna says, hi again. I've been feeling pain like sciatica in my back, right side. Will chiropractor be able to help troubleshoot it? Thank you.
So here's the thing. It will help in the moment, but as soon as you stop having the assistance, it's going to just keep happening. So I do hear it's going to be a combination of doing chiropractic, and I also do hear acupuncture, okay? So this is just going to help it kind of go back in. All right? Yeah. Not just one, unfortunately. I wish that it was that easy.
All right. Our next question here, 1 moment, is Sandra Grove's extra question.
Perfect.
Her first one.
Yeah.
Sandra's extra question is, so how is 2023 going to go?
So 2023 definitely feels different for a lot of reasons. I hear like the last 3 years have been really heavy energetically, and it does feel like things have really kind of gotten stuck. And what I hear for 2023 is that there's a lot more freedom, there's a lot more movement in the right direction, and we're starting to let go of expectations and things that haven't been working for us. Okay, so we're moving more into taking care of ourselves. So you're going to be taking care of you, and you're putting everybody else on the back burner, which is really good because you don't usually do that. You usually sacrifice your well-being for others. So it's important that we change that energy. And I do see that 2023 is a lot lighter for you, honey. There's still going to be a few things that have come up, but you'll be able to handle them a lot better than the last 3 years specifically. Okay, thank you so much, Richard. Wow.
Wow, thank you, Richard.
There's
That's
like
so
a
many.
bunch of flowers here.
All right, and we have Sandra's extra question, her second extra question. Sandra says, since I fell, I've had headaches. I didn't hit my head.
That can happen sometimes just with the constriction of the flow. Okay, so right now, because there is healing happening, your blood flow is not happening it's not anything to do with like anything you have to worry about. I hear it's just more of the flow is not flowing as easily as it could because you have an injury, honey. So it is going to end up going away. If it persists, I highly recommend just going and getting it checked out, but I'm not seeing that you've got any damage that way. Okay, so you're gonna be okay.
All right, our next extra question is from Hillary, who says, is A my soulmate, forever person?
I hear that A is definitely a close match, but it's not your soulmate. Okay, so there is somebody else out there that is a lot closer, but close enough is what your guides say, which means that there's enough of the boxes ticked that you could make this work if you wanted to. Okay.
All right. Our next extra question is from Krista McCoy, who says, hello, was wondering if the doctors are going to find a way to fix my son's leg. Thank you for the extra question.
So I do hear it's going to be a group of them. So it's not just the main, like not just this one spot. It feels like it's different treatments that are going to work. Okay, so it's not going to happen overnight is what you guys are saying. It does look like it's a sequence of treatments that will help, and yes, it's going to get better. All right.
All right. Our
Thank you so much for the gifts,
question-
guys.
I'm going to read it on
Okay.
Our next question is from Sandra Phelps again. Thank you so much, Sandra.
Thank you so much, Sandra. Yes.
Then Jennifer Daly again.
Nice.
Thank
Thanks,
you,
Jennifer.
both of you. Then Tiffany Michelle Cruz, welcome back.
Perfect. Yes.
All right, Sandra gets 2 polls.
Wow, Sandra. All right, you got an extra question and another extra question. So send those up to my live support operator with your email, okay, honey? And we'll answer you on the live.
All right,
Thanks,
Sandra
Richard.
says, sorry to keep asking about the career thing, but it wasn't on my radar. So what kind of job will I be working in?
So it does feel to me almost like you're doing like marketing, but it's online marketing is what it feels like, okay? So it does feel different from what you've become accustomed to, and I do hear that there is a little bit of education that's happening, but you're a quick learn and you're just really successful is what they're saying, so you'll be really good at it. So it feels like marketing, so go take a look at what you can learn.
All right, our next question here is from Jennifer Daly, who gets 1 poll from the
Thanks,
giveaway
Jennifer.
poll.
We got an extra question. Yay, you know what to do.
All right, Jennifer says, my son has eczema. It's been really bad lately. Is there anything I can do? Thank you.
So what I'm hearing with him, honey, it is definitely food sensitivities, not allergies specifically, but food sensitivities, okay? I hear cut milk out for a little bit just to help with that, and also you know, with everything that changes with the winter, whether you're in a warm place or a cold place, it can affect the eczema. So trying to keep the climate consistent, so not too dry, not too damp, that kind of thing, okay? But I do hear for him if they pull the milk out of his system, okay? So substitute it for like oat milk or soy if you want. I like oat milk better, but well, you know, but that will help a lot, you know. And you can get him tested to see what he's sensitive to. It's not allergies per se, it's just like a sensitivity. Yeah.
All right, our next question is from Tiffany, who says, does my father's daughters and wife know about me?
Oh, I heard no. That's interesting.
Oh. All right, our next question here is from Jen Bowman, welcome back, who gets 1 poll from the giveaway poll.
All right. We got an extra question. Oh, thank you, honey. So just send your extra question up to my live support operator, honey, with your email, okay?
All right. Jen says, "Can you tell me what line of work my future other job will be in? Does it have anything to do with nutrition?"
So I do hear, it is and it isn't. So it's not a full-on nutritionalist or anything to that effect, but I do hear that it is about health and wellness. So you're moving into that alignment, and it's been in your peripheral, they say, for a long time. So it is something that you will get more trained and expertise in. Baby steps, though. So don't just jump right in. You have to do it a little bit at a time, they're saying, okay?
All right. Our next question here is from Tiffany Michelle again, who says, "Should Giovanni continue to play tennis or quit it?"
Yeah, I'm hearing for fun, but not as a career path or anything like that. So it's more just for recreational and entertainment.
All right. Our next question here is from Gabrielle Woodruff. Welcome back. Gabrielle says, "Hi, Rebecca. Thank you so much for your insight from last time.
You're
I've
welcome.
been happier since leaving Greg and giving Drew a chance. Just got back from meeting his family for the holidays. Went great. How is he feeling? Is he faithful to us?"
Yes, yeah, absolutely. And it does feel like this is a different opportunity, a different relationship than you've been in before. Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
All right.
Trust, your guides are saying. I keep hearing it, so I'm just going to tell you. Trust.
That's good. All right, and I will just say there's no longer any wait time on
Yay!
the list. Yay! It's going fast.
Hey,
All right, our
that's
next
awesome.
question here is from Autumn Unyielded. Welcome back, Autumn. She gets 1 ball from
Nice.
Away.
Thank you, Autumn. All right. You got an extra question, honey, so just send that up to my live support operator with your email.
Autumn's question is, "Will I ever see spirit with my physical eye or in a mirror reflection? Something other than in my third eye? I love mediumship and would love to see my Mima. Just curious."
Yeah, you definitely can train yourself to do so, honey. It's just, I think for you, it's trusting and believing that it's going to happen, okay? And also kind of getting the understanding of how it's going to happen. So you have to practice. It's going to take a little bit of work, but you can absolutely train your mind and your eyes to see it. So yeah, for sure. I mean, I've seen it. I've had experiences where I went to my family's graveyard and we were seeing all the graves of the family members that had been buried there. And one of my family members was telling me where everybody was. And through the corner of my eye, I saw an apparition of a person walking down the hill. And I could see their whole outline and features and everything, but it was see-through. And so I went over to where I saw it, and there was another family grave that we didn't know about. So yeah, you can train your mind and eyes to see it. It just depends on yourself. How you want to see it is how it's going to come through. Okay, so open up to it. All right.
All right. Our next question here is Sandra's extra question. Sandra says, "My youngest is autistic. Anything I need to know how I can help him in his life?"
So I do see that there will be communication, even though it's not going to be normal like the way that we all communicate, but it's definitely going to be profound, honey. I do see, having a keyboard for some reason is going to be helpful. So if you want to introduce a keyboard, I think there's going to be more communication that way. Very bright little person, just so you know, very bright, very connected here and there, okay? So they are not as far gone as sometimes we think, okay? And there's a lot of profound spiritualness there, okay? So the best way to help is to give the tools needed and have this understanding that I'm more capable than I may seem, okay?
All right, and her other extra question is... sorry, it's just loading.
It's okay. I know it's slower right now.
Yeah. All right. Her other extra question is A still on his way to me?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, thank you, everybody.
Our next extra question is from Jennifer Daly, who says, "I still haven't received a Christmas card from my mother-in-law for the kids. Do you know why? It's just hurtful."
No, don't worry about it. It is gonna come. I just hear that it's coming late, and it might just be that it's like sent late. Okay. Don't get hurt by it, honey. It feels like it's coming. Yeah.
All right. Our next extra question is from Jenna. Jenna's extra question is, "How do you see me being financially abundant?"
Okay, so it does feel like you're going to be working for somebody else for the next couple of years, honey, but the way that you're going to find your own independence is finding something that you're doing on your own, using your creativity. It feels like it's about 2 years away, though, okay? So it's not happening overnight, but it is using your creativity, your artistic side is what your guides are saying, okay?
All right. Our next extra question is from Jen Bowman. Jen says, "How is my surgery going to go? Will I need follow-up chemo?"
No, I'm not hearing that you're going to need the follow-up. I do hear, so you're going to feel better fast, but don't overdo it is what your guides are saying. Okay, so take the time that you need to get that recovery going properly. And I do hear, honey, meditation is going to help you immensely. So I would do some healing meditations because it's going to just raise your vibration. I don't see you having to go back. So that's good.
All right. Our next question here is from... One moment. From Bianca. Bianca, welcome back. Her question is, hi, I can't stop missing Juan deeply. Does this mean us communicating is getting closer before his birthday? Also, okay, she sent another question, but...
She just gets the one. Yeah. So I do hear you guys are going to communicate soon, honey, and it's good that you are missing, but at the same time, don't get distracted by that energy, okay? So you do want to still continue going forward with your life and all of that, and just be open and receptive to when the time comes for the communication, okay?
All right. Our next question is from Sophia Lozana. Welcome back. Sophia says, hello, Rebecca. How can I protect myself from conflict at work? Can feel certain women at work dislike me for unnecessary reasons. How can I keep the environment harmonious?
It's called envious, honey. They're envious of you, and they're really not protecting or keeping it to themselves, basically. I would highly recommend crystals, honey. So tourmaline will help you a lot, and I do hear also rose quartz for you, okay, honey? I would wear it or put it on your desk or keep it close at hand, okay? Tourmaline just deflects any negativity coming from the people around us. Okay?
All right. Our next question here. 1 second. Our next question here is from Tiffany again. Thank you so much. Tiffany says, can you tell me how and where my father passed away? I'm trying to find a death record, but don't know where he died or how.
So it does feel like it's in another country for some reason. So I do feel like it's like somewhere else. I'm being drawn, I don't know why, but it's over in Europe somewhere, honey. That's what I'm hearing. You will be able to find a death certificate, your guides are saying. So you just have to dig a little deeper, and you just have to change your search from where you are, because you're trying to look in an area that he wasn't. Okay?
All right. Our next question here is from Gabby again. Thank you so much, Gabby. Her question is, do you see me getting a new job soon, or should I pursue school? I'm having a hard time finding my passion, but I know I'm not happy where I'm at.
Yeah, I don't see switching jobs being the option, honey. It does feel like you need to go back to education. I hear working with kids is what you should be doing. So look into what you can do to get into that alignment, okay? And it doesn't have to be like being a teacher or being a daycare worker, but somehow working with kids is what I'm hearing, okay?
All right. Our next question here is from Ruben Montoya. Ruben gets 1 point!
All right, honey, I got an extra question, so send that up to my live support operator with your email, okay?
All right. Ruben says, I had asked a while back if Jimmy and I were going to have the conversation I've been wanting soon, and you had said yes. Do you still see any specific time frame as to when that may happen?
So it does feel like, I heard right away February, so it's going to happen right away here. Being open and receptive to that conversation is really important and key, okay, honey? So just make sure you're ready for it, okay? No resistance whatsoever, because then that brings it in.
All right. And we just hit 120,000 bucks!
Awesome. You guys are fantastic.
Good job, everybody. All right. 5 free question time.
All right.
Everybody put your questions in. While they're putting their questions in here, let's just do one more question here.
Sure.
Our next question is from Tracy Teak, who gets 2 points from the new label.
All right. Wow, that's big. You got an extra question. And another extra question, honey. So just send those up to my life support operator with your email, okay?
All right. Tracy says, I saw a medium last month and was told my husband Jack and I would reconcile around New Year's and go on a trip. Do you see this as well? If I go away alone this weekend, would that help him want me back?
So it's not going to affect it one way or another if you go and do your own thing, honey. I don't hear it happening that soon. I do see there being a conversation and you guys moving in that direction, but it looks like there's a lot of work that has to happen before you guys can come back together, okay? And it's a lot of personal growth on both sides. So for you, it's more learning how to be independent of your spouse, and for him, it's like learning to appreciate what I had. Okay, so you guys do need a little bit of time away from each other to be able to find that aspect of yourselves, okay? So I don't hear it happening in the for New Year's. I hear it's a little bit further down the line.
All right.
Okay.
And our first free question is from Angela. Angela says, how does Abel feel about me? Anything strong?
Definitely developing is what I'm hearing, okay? So not quite where you're at, but getting there, okay, honey? So just Give it time to flow.
All right. Our next question is from Fabiola. Welcome back. Fabiola says, is working at Redwood City the right move for me?
It's not going to be permanent, honey. So I hear if you go that route, it's going to be temporary. You're going to not like it, is what your guides are saying.
All right.
Yeah.
Our next free question is from Lone Marie, who says, should I write down all my thoughts? Sorry, it just went up. I think she said, should I write down all my thoughts? I feel bad writing my intrusive thoughts.
Why would you feel bad? That's a good way to get rid of them. So definitely write them down, honey. And what I would suggest is once you've written them down, burn it. Burn the paper. Then it's gone. Right?
All right. Our next free question is from Shantae. Shantae says, should I do what I'm thinking about?
I heard no. Sorry.
All right.
It's not going to work out is what I hear. All right. Sorry.
Okay, and our last free question just for the moment is from Dutch. Dutch says, will I achieve my goals in 2023?
So 2023 is definitely going to be the time for you to get to where you've been trying to get to for the last 5 years, they say. So absolutely you're going to reach a lot of the goals. Not all of them, but a lot of them. All right?
All right. Thank you all so much for getting us to 120,000 likes.
Crazy great.
Our next goal is 150. Woo!
We can do it.
And we do have Carrie's extra question here. Carrie says, there you are. Any general spirit guide messages? Thank you.
Yeah, so Carrie, for you, honey, you got to start trusting yourself. You're very intuitive, especially when it comes to people's needs and whether people are being honest about how they're feeling or where they are internally. So start trusting yourself, trusting your intuition. Your guides say, okay, you're right. So it's something that we got to be accepting of and be open to. Okay, going into 2023, they want to see you using your gifts a little bit more, is what your guides are saying. All right.
All right. Welcome back, Hannah. The wait time right now is 5 minutes. It's going super fast.
That is fast.
Our next question here is from Nancy again. Thank you so much, Nancy. Then Lena Hughes.
Nice.
Welcome back, Lena. Then Jennifer Daly again.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Nancy gets one pull.
Nice. Thank you, Nancy. You got an extra question, honey? So send your extra question up to my live support operator with your email, okay?
All right. Nancy says, will my mom ever feel true happiness ever again?
I'm going to say yes. She is not allowing herself to get over and get to that point, okay? So there's not much that we can do other than just being there, supporting and expressing. I do hear that it is going to shift for her, but not until around 2025, okay? So still in that state for about then. Okay.
All right. Our next question is from Lena Hughes, who says, hi, how will I end up getting out of my situation? What do my guides say?
So I do hear that there is going to be a flow of money coming in that is going to help you get out of the situation that you're in, honey, and it is moving you into the right alignment. So going into 2023, just know that things are shifting to work for you, okay? No more just having to accept circumstances, no more having to just be in a certain place just because. It's moving into the alignment that you deserve, okay? Thank you, Stephanie. She sent me butterflies.
Yes, I saw. Thank you so much. Carrie just said, I literally just told a friend that like 5 minutes ago. Thank you.
I love it. That's great.
All right. Our next question here is from Jennifer Daly, who gets one pull from the
Thanks,
giveaway.
Jennifer. What do you get? You have an extra question, honey, so send that up to my live support operator with your email.
All right, Jennifer says, when my son wrecked his car, it could have been much worse. Did he have guardian angels, or were my grandparents watching over him?
Definitely guardian angel for him, okay? And you're right, it could have been a lot worse. Tell him he is a lucky boy. He's a very lucky boy. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that he's got stuff to do here, but he hasn't figured himself out yet. Yeah.
All right. Our next question here is Tracy's extra question. Tracy Teak, who says, her first one is, husband and I aren't really talking. Should I physically tell him I'm going away this weekend or just send a text?
Just send a text. Yeah.
All right. And her other extra question is there anything I can do to help move the process quicker to reconciliation with him?
Working on yourself, working on where you want things to go, and getting really clear on that, okay, honey? Because as long as we're clear on what we want, we can make it happen. If we're not clear and we're going back and forth, then the energy can't flow in the direction you need it to, okay?
All right. Our next question here is Shuna's extra question, just as I close my page. All right, let me just find
Do you want to just let everybody know who needs to still send their extra questions over? Or
Yes,
do you...
I can absolutely do that. All right, so we're still waiting for... no, we already did her. We're still waiting for Annabelle, Franny Pooh, Shuna. We have Autumn, Ruben, and Jennifer Daly.
Perfect.
All
so
right.
if you guys can, just send them up to my live support operator with your email, okay?
That's right.
There's extra questions.
Yes. All right, Shuna says, thank you for the... Sorry, thank you. You give the insight about my back and hip. We'll definitely look into chiro and the alternative. Our extra question is, when I do get engaged, will my kids have a good relationship with Chad H? He is great. I just know it's going to be a different dynamic.
It will definitely be a different dynamic, but he's going to make the effort to make it work. So don't worry about that, okay? Yeah. Thanks for the drum, Richard. The drum was cool.
Sent rock and roll, it says.
Yeah,
That's
it's fun. It tells you what kind it is. Oh. See, it goes away on my screen.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right. Our next question here is from... One moment. Our next question here is from Kima Shaw. Welcome back. Then Maha again.
Nice.
Thank you so much, Maha. Then Brittany. Welcome back, Brittany. Then
Is that Brittany
Abby
Gable?
Ball.
Brittany Gable?
Brittany 021.
Okay.
That's all it says.
Okay.
All
I'm
right.
sorry, who was the last one?
Brittany, then Abby Ball.
Thank you.
All right. Kima Shaw gets 1 point from the giveaway bowl.
All right. You got an extra question, honey? So just send that up to my live support operator with your email, okay?
Thank you so much.
Mhm.
All right, Kima. Her question is, do you still see my husband getting married, the job in Colombia?
Getting what?
It says getting married, the job in Colombia. I'm just going to assume that married isn't supposed to be
Isn't
there.
supposed to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still hear that. I don't think married is supposed to
Do you
be
still
there.
see my husband getting the job
The
in
job
Colombia?
in Colombia, yes.
All right. Kima, you can send your extra question up to
question
our
up now.
live support with your email.
Yes, please.
All right. Our next question here is from Maha, who gets 1 pull from the giveaway bowl.
Maha!
Yeah, she said didn't mean married.
Yeah. Sometimes it auto puts it in.
Yeah.
So extra question for you, Maha. So just send that up to my live support operator with your email, okay? What's her question?
Maha says, Fadia, my mommy, will the court case... Oh, sorry. So it's for her. For
Yeah.
her mommy. She says, will the court case for the bus accident I was in go well / in my favor?
Yes. Not as much as you're thinking, though, okay? Sorry.
All right. Our next question here is from Brittany. Brittany says, has C seen the visions I've seen about our future?
No. That is something that is unique for you, honey. Yeah.
All right. Our next question here is from Abby Ball, who gets 1 point from the giveaway bowl.
Nice. Okay, Abby, you got an extra question, honey, so just send that up to my live support operator with your email, okay? And we'll answer you here on the live.
All right. Abby says, will I find some local like-minded friends soon?
You will find some local like-minded friends. I hear in January, get out of the house, go to classes, go to different things so that you can meet up with people that are interested in the same stuff as you, okay? So January, February is when you're going to start meeting those people.
All right. Maha just said, she says thank you.
You're welcome.
Our next question here is from Alicia Lambert. Welcome back. Who gets 1 pull from the giveaway bowl? And I will just say again, there's no wait time on the list any longer.
No wait time is awesome. Extra question for you, honey. So just send your extra question up to my live support operator with your email, okay?
All right. Alicia says, is Sean my forever person? How does he feel about me? Thank you.
So I'm going to say this is a relationship for learning, honey. It's not your forever, but it is definitely an important relationship, so we're not going to get rid of it yet, okay? Ooh. We're not going to get rid of it. We're going to keep it. What I do hear for you is that we've got to be open and receptive to each other, and this is going to help you grow in a different and unique way, okay? So it's going to allow you to be better in your forever relationship. So it is an important one, okay? So don't get disheartened. And he does care about you, okay?
All right. Our next question here is, one moment. I have to just find that.
Sure.
Nancy's extra question. Nancy says, will I quit from my job or be fired / laid off with compensation?
I'm hearing laid off with compensation, but you don't have to worry because it looks like you're bouncing back right away. Okay?
All right. And let me just erase her.
Thank you.
All right. Our next question here is from Ivana. Ivana gets 1 pull from the giveaway bowl.
Perfect.
After first it was all in Russian, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Here's
an extra question for you. You had to translate it?
It translated.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
So send your extra question up to my live support operator, honey, with your email, okay? And we'll answer you here on the live.
All right. Ivana says, will I get back together with V?
I heard yes. And it is going to be pretty epic is what I hear, okay? So just don't jump into it all the way. Take it slow, okay?
All right. Our next question here is from Terry B. Hello,
Hi,
Terry B. I haven't even seen you on the live.
Yay.
Where are you?
She's there.
Terry sent $50.
Yay! So 2 polls for Terry. All right, you got an extra question.
Bang.
She always does. And you got another extra question, honey. So send your extra questions up to my live support operator here on the live. Put your email there as well, okay, honey, so that we can have your question answered on the live, okay?
All right. Terry's question is, hello, my beauties. So a general from my guides. I'm guessing need more patience. These people, how will this all go?
Yeah, so I hear there's a lot of frustration around you, energetically speaking, and a lot of selfish energy around you. So not you yourself, but the people around you are being like me, and take kind of feeling. So just let that go, okay? You don't have and owe anything to anybody but yourself in this situation. And what I hear is, you know, things are coming to a point where it's wrapping up. So you don't have to overstress yourself, honey, and don't overdo it. Don't overgive. Don't over-sacrifice, okay? Because it's not worth it. In the end, you always end up getting screwed. So they're telling you take care of you, okay? Put you first. All right. Thank you, honey. All right, Terry. Here is your name, and you are going in the bowl. Yay!
Good luck.
Good luck. Good luck.
Thank you so much. All right.
And thanks for the heart kiss.
Our next question here is from Pethert40, who gets 1 pull from the giveaway bowl.
All right. You got an extra question, honey, so just send that up to my live support operator with your email, okay?
All right. Their question is, what are my spirit guides telling me for 2023?
Okay, so trusting yourself, honey, being strong and brave and moving forward. Don't let anybody talk you out of anything that you are set on, okay? Because that happens sometimes for you. So they're telling you to trust yourself, trust your intuition, because they're there helping you. They're guiding you in the right direction, and you don't have to worry. It's going to be a really good year for you, especially if you start putting up boundaries. Okay?
He says it's mine this time. All right, our next
Fingers
question
crossed.
here is Kima Shaw's extra question.
Yeah.
Kima, oh sorry, I say Kim A. I've been saying Kima this
Oh,
whole
it's
time.
Kim.
It's Kim A. My goodness.
All right, Kim.
Should have corrected me. All right, Kim says, will 2023 be a good year for my hubby and I?
Yeah, you guys actually do have a lot of success energy around you. So this is a year where there's a lot of success for both of you, okay? And I do see there being a new home. So there is some newness coming in. Yay. So keep me posted on that. It does feel like it's a little later in the year though, okay?
All right. Our next question here is from Alicia. Alicia's extra question is, when will I meet my forever person, and can you describe him? Thank you.
So I'm hearing it's coming in the summertime for you, and it's just because you won't be able to meet and you're not ready yet until then. So around the same height as you is what I'm seeing. So not taller than you at all. Brown hair, kind of scruffy looking a little bit of how do you put that? Like a midnight shadow? Is that what they call that? Or 5 o'clock shadow? Yeah, that's what it's called. 5 o'clock shadow. But definitely has a very kind heart, very giving, very loving homebody. So not somebody who likes to go out too much. Very intellectual though. So likes to have deep conversations is what I hear.
All right. Sabrina just hopped on and said, hi, will the video from yesterday be uploaded?
It's uploading. I might have to delete it and start again. YouTube's being kind of slow because it's Mercury retrograde, you know. I've been uploading it since this morning, so
oh my goodness.
So yeah, it is what is it called, processing now. Mm-hmm. So it uploaded, but now it's processing. So if it hasn't come up already, I will just go redo it after the live, okay guys? Sorry.
All right. And Veronica and Terry B asked when we will be on again.
Possibly tomorrow. I will always make the announcement, you guys, so I'll make sure that you know beforehand that I'm coming on. Just keep an eye on my videos there, okay? Possibly tomorrow. If not tomorrow, for sure on the 31st, we're going to do a nice live where I'm going to help you guys with your manifestation for the year. So it's going to be a little bit of questions and answers, but also I'm going to show you my technique of what I do for the year to manifest and create my destiny.
Sounds fun.
Yes, it's a lot of fun.
All right. Jamie, thank you for sending a PayPal. We're just going through our next little list here, and then I'm sure we'll see you.
Definitely.
All right. Our next question is Abby Ball's extra question. Abby says, any messages from my guides?
So Abby, with you, honey, you're actually very intuitive. Going into 2023, they tell me that you are going to start having more and more of your intuition open up. So don't be afraid. That's the biggest message that I get. And really step into your power, honey. You have a lot of ancestral power and a lot to tap into. So be brave and get into that. That's the message from your guides. Thank you, Richard.
All right. Our next extra question is from Jennifer Daly, who says, is John missing me and thinking about me like I do him? I know the time and healing is needed, but I miss him tons.
I know. He does miss you often, honey. He tries not to think about what he's missing because it's hard, but you sneak in all the time. So, yeah, he thinks about you and misses you a lot. Yeah.
All right. Our next extra question is
Thanks, Richard. I like that one, but I can never do it. Is this right? Is that how you do it?
Yeah.
Is it? It looks weird. It's like that. There we go. I got it.
Our next extra question is from Autumn. Autumn says, my ears ring a lot. I recognize my thoughts when it happens, but sometimes it is out of nowhere and even meditation doesn't help me hear. What are my guides or loved ones trying to tell me?
So again, it's very important to go back to that moment of thinking, honey. Sometimes, so for me, because I'm always tapped in, I always have the ringing as well. So I have to use white noise because if it's quiet, it's so loud I can't ignore it. Sometimes it's just you being opened. When you feel the pressure change or when you hear it get a louder tonality, that's when the messages are coming through. When you're just hearing the ringing nonstop, that's just you being open, but it's almost like it's in the background, okay? So it's when you start dilating it and you're listening a little closer and you're allowing the information to come in, that's when it's important to pay attention. If you just have the ringing, a lot of us who are psychic and opened, we have that. That's just a common thing for us, and it's honestly just, it's background noise until you feel that change, until you hear that pressure or you hear that tonality change, okay? So that's when you want to pay attention.
All right.
Okay.
Our next extra question is from Pethhurt40, who says, will my son Dom have a baby again?
One more.
All right.
Okay.
And Terry B's extra question is, anything I need to know about my mom? She seems so sad.
I do feel that loneliness is the reason, okay, honey? So spending time with her will help. I know that's not always easy sometimes for us because we're busy and we have our busy lives, but I do feel like it's loneliness that's making her sad. Okay.
All right. And that was our timer. We do have another list for donations here. After that, I guess we'll
stop. Yeah, we'll do our pulse for our top gifter, our subscriber and one of you guys. So stick around until the end. We're almost done, guys, and I'm going to do a poll for one of you for sticking around till the end. So yay, that's always good, right?
Yes. All right. Our next question is from Ashlyn Rampool. Welcome back, Ashlyn. Nice to see you. Then Jamie Gabrielle. Welcome back to you too. Then Hannah Berry. Welcome back. Then Sandra Phelps.
All right.
And then Alessia Meda.
Wow. Thank you, guys.
Right. Ashlyn gets one pull from the giveaway bowl.
All right, Ashlyn, you got an extra question, honey, so send that up to my live support operator with your email, okay? And we'll answer you here on the live.
All right, Ashlyn says, when will I get married and have kids, and to who?
So I hear 2025. I got, I think it's Mark is the name. That's what I heard. But you're not getting married until 2025, and that's when you're going to start having children.
All right. Our next question is from Jamie Gabrielle. Jamie says, are any of the guys I'm talking to / dating the person I'm going to have a long-term relationship with?
So the name I hear for you, honey, is Peter.
And are they dating the person that they're going to have?
They're not.
No. Okay. Our next question is from Hannah Berry, who gets one point from the giveaway bowl.
We have an extra question, honey, so just send that up to my live support operator with your email.
All right. Hannah says, hi, Rebecca.
Hi.
I've missed your lives.
Oh, no.
How will my relationship with David be in 2023? Thank you.
So definitely moving into a closer relationship, a better communication and loving relationship is what I'm hearing, okay, honey? So you're going to be a lot more open to each other is what I'm hearing. Yay. So let's focus on that and keep ourselves in that trajectory, okay? It does feel like a really good, supportive relationship. Okay.
Our next question is Sandra Phelps' next question. Who gets 1 poll from the giveaway bowl? Thank you, Sandra.
All right, you got an extra question, honey, so send that up to my live support operator with your email.
All right, Sandra says, you said I'm a medium. Will I be stepping into my power this coming year?
Yeah, going into 2023 for you, honey, you got to be ready because it's time. Your guides are like, they've been pushing you for a long time now. So they're like, step into it. Step into it, girl.
All right, our next question is from Alessia Meda. Alessia gets 1 poll from the giveaway bowl.
All right. Wait. We have an extra question, honey, so send that up to my live support operator with your email, okay?
All right, Alessia says, hello, do you still see me being in an official relationship with Luca in May 2023? He just texted me he doesn't want anything serious. It's so frustrating.
That's okay. By May, he will want something serious, okay? So give him the time and the space that he needs, honey. It's going to all change.
All right. Yeah. Our next question is Ivana's extra question. Ivana says, any guidance for 2023?
Yeah, so for you, honey, it's really important that we stick to what we say, okay? So when we make a point on something, don't let anybody talk us out of it. That's what your guides are saying. So sticking to what you make decisions on. Also, don't overshare your future stuff, because when you share your future stuff with people, what ends up happening is they kind of put their energy into it, and then you don't get to actually fulfill those dreams and wants and wishes that you have. So keep it to yourself until it's already done. All right?
All right. And we are at 150,000 likes.
Wow. That's fab. Good job.
5 free question time. All right. Good job, everybody.
Yeah.
Our first free question is from Tracy. Tracy says, do you see me having children with my husband?
I hear 2. Yeah.
Nice. Our next question is from Janessa, who says, if I talk to Sebastian, will it go bad, and can I change that?
It won't go bad. I think it's really important how you talk, honey. So just be open, loving, caring, and not critical and judgmental, okay? And then it will go well.
All right. Our next question is from Becca, who says, do I have any abilities I'm not aware of?
So I hear that you're clairvoyant and clairaudient, honey. So you do hear things and you do see things. When you get those inspirational thoughts, you got to write them down because we'll forget them. And it's really important information is what I hear, okay? So using them that way.
All right.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Angela. Angela says, will love be in the cards for me in 2023?
So I hear it will, but it's not until towards the end, okay, honey? All right, just be patient. It's coming.
All right, and our last free question, and probably for the live, is from Veronica True L Mage. Welcome back. Who says, if I get the job I'm interviewing for, will I like it?
You will, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a stepping up into what you're meant to do, okay, honey? So it is a good stepping stone.
All right. Thank you all so much for getting us to 150,000 likes. Crazy, craziness.
If you can keep liking to 200, then we'll do another 5. All right, 180.
It's 180.
180, sorry. I can't math, okay?
That's okay. We do just have a few extra questions to answer, and then we can do our polls.
Yeah. Yes. Wow, that happened so quick.
All right. Our next extra question is from Alessia, who says, is Sarah a good friend to me? Can I trust her?
I hear you can, honey. What you've experienced in the past is not the same with Sarah, okay?
All right. Next, we have Hannah Berry's extra question. Hannah Berry says, my question is, will David and I get married this year? If so, what month? Thank you.
So I'm not hearing, I hear engagement is in the cards for you guys, but not this year, okay? So you're not getting married this year. It's coming, though. So give it the time it needs is what I hear, okay?
All right. Our next extra question is from, for Fadia. Fadia says, will the contractor that stole money from me return it, or will he return it after I take him to small claims?
Yeah, you have to go to small claims is what I hear, honey. It's not going to return it on his own volition. Yeah.
All right. Our next extra question is from Sandra Phelps. Sandra says, do you still see me having a baby in 2023, and what will it be?
Yeah, I heard a little girl, so yeah. Yay. Keep me posted.
All right. I'm just going to read out who still has extra questions left over.
Yeah.
And then we'll do our polls.
Is there no more donations then? We're all good? Just double check. Make sure. No more? Perfect. All right, so we're gonna do our top gifter pulls, our pull for a subscriber, and a pull for one of you for being here all the way to the end. Yay!
Maha says, Falia says thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
All right, keep your ears open for your name. We still have an extra question. We're still waiting for extra questions from Ashlyn Rampool. Terry B, you still have one left. Annabelle, we're still waiting for your 2 extra questions. Franny Poo, you have 1. Ruben, you have 1. And that's it.
Okay, so if you guys can't get it in on the live here, you can send it over to my email, RebeccaDragonheart44@gmail.com. We'll give you about 5 minutes, and then we'll just end the live, and you can send it over to my email. Okay, guys?
All right, yes, everybody type your name in.
Yes.
Okay, Terry B's extra question is, so when, where, and who is coming for me for the man I've been manifesting?
Okay, so I got, it's a B name. They're coming in early for next year for you, honey, so you're ready for it, okay? You're all ready for it, is what they're saying. It's like you've been ready for a while, but you just have been resisting it. They're coming in before June, so they're coming in really quickly, and they're coming in without resistance here. So, yay, finally. All right?
Okay, let's do our pulls. Okay, Annabelle says she's sending hers by email.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. Sounds good indeed.
Okay.
All right, first top gifter.
gifter.
Okay, our top gifter today was...
Wait, you gotta go out and go back in because Stephanie just did another one.
Okay.
Okay.
okay, we'll give you a couple seconds.
Okay, how about we do this? Let's do a subscriber while the top gifters fight it out.
Okay. Oh, we got Ashlyn's extra question.
Okay, perfect. Let's do Ashlyn's.
All right, Ashlyn's extra question. Ashlyn says, she says, or they say, I'm a guy. You said the name Mark for my future partner. Looking for a lady.
Okay, so it might be that Mark is introducing the 2 of you together.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mark is an important name for the both of you.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
That happens sometimes where they'll just tell me the name of the person who introduces you. Okay?
All right.
Okay,
now we are going to
go?
our top gifter.
Okay.
Our top gifter today was...
2 of them. Okay, who is it?
Stephanie Talbot!
Good job, Stephanie. It was close, Richard. It was close. You got an extra question, Stephanie, so just send that over to my email, okay, honey? RebeccaDragonheart44@gmail.com. Okay?
Too funny. All right. How many for the subscribers?
Let's do 4.
Okay.
So we're going to do 4 like this, and it'll be the subscriber at the top of that. Okay, ready?
1, 2, 3, 4. Carrie B!
Yay! We're going to pull for you. What do you got? You got an extra question, Carrie, so send that over to my email, okay? And I'll answer you after the live, honey. All right.
And
everybody put your names in.
Yes, everybody type
Names
your names.
in.
Now an audience member.
Yay, thank you for sticking around to the end.
All right. How many?
Let's do 7.
Okay.
That seems to be a good number, right?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Top one?
Is Hannah Cottle, I believe. Hannah, yay! Yay! HCOT 99.
You got an extra question. It's hard to see it, but that's what that is. So send your extra question over to my my email, because we're going off. RebeccaDragonheart44@gmail.com. And everybody who had a leftover extra question, please just include your email so that I can verify, okay?
All right. Oh, Amber says, did you receive her subscriber question? She sent it the other day by email.
Send it again just in case, okay, honey?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just get a lot of emails, and sometimes it gets lost in the mess. All right. Thank you, everybody.
So much.
Yeah, and we will see you soon. I will post when I'm going to be on next, okay? Bye, everyone.
Bye.